The war would go on another 5 years. There'd be many more defeats for Washington and many more retreats. But he won just enough times. He kept the army together. He got the aid of the French and ultimately achieved victory at the town of Yorktown in Virginia in October 1781, the climax of the American Revolution. This huge painting, this painting is by John Trumbull. It is hanging in the Capitol Rotunda. It is massive, 12 feet by 18 feet, and shows the surrender of the British. Let's take a little closer look at a couple of these interesting points. At dot number 1 is George Washington. But why is George Washington hanging back? Well, at dot number 2 is the British general surrendering. But it is not the commander-in-chief, it is not General Cornwallis. Cornwallis claimed that he was ill. So he sent his second in command, General O'Hara. Well, Washington couldn't take the surrender from the second in command, so he sends his second in command, General Benjamin Lincoln. And then over on the right side at dot number 4 are 3 famous American generals and officers. There's Mad Anthony Wayne, who led the light infantry. There's General Henry Knox, who led the artillery. And then there is, again, our very popular captain at the time, Alexander Hamilton. So this is the climax of the war and brings us to the end of the exhibit. And we realize that during critical months in late 1776 and the first few days of 1777, the future of our country really hung by a thread. And during this critical time, the entire destiny of the United States rested heavily on the shoulders of one man, General George Washington. Thanks for listening.